Hello everybody, I'm Dr. Kane. I help people with peripheral neuropathy get out of pain and back to doing the things that they love doing. One of the ways that I help is with this weekly educational video series where I give you tips to help give you some much needed relief. If you watched any of my previous videos, you've heard me talk about how essential exercise is as something that can not just help lower your neuropathic pain, but give you so many other wonderful health benefits. This particular video is going to outline how to get the most out of your exercise program. And I like to use this as an analogy. If you say you had a wet rag, and for every drop of water you could squeeze out of that wet rag, it would magically turn into a $20 bill. What would you do with this wet rag? Would you just hold it in your hand and just a little gentle squeeze? Yeah, okay, that's enough. Or no, you would take that thing, you would wrench it for every last drop that you possibly can, right? Let's make sure that you do the same thing with your exercise program. Let's make sure that you're not just lowering your neuropathic pain a bit. Let's make sure that we lower it as much as we possibly can via your exercise program. Let's make sure that we're not just increasing the density of your bones a little bit. Let's increase the density as much as possible to absolutely minimize the risk that you have any sort of fracture moving forward. Let's not just help you lose a pound or two from exercise. Let's get you as fit as you can possibly be. Let's not just lower your depressive symptoms a bit. Let's have you feeling as happy as you possibly can. Let's have you getting as many of these miraculous benefits that exercise has to offer by following the following recommendations. First off, consider the volume in which you exercise. Ideally, if you can work up to 2 hours a day. Now, I know that sounds like a lot, and perhaps it is, but it's worth the benefits you can get out of it. And even if you're currently only at about, say, 10 minutes a day, that's still way better than zero, and you can take baby steps. If you can just add on another 5 minutes each week, you will eventually get there and get these awesome benefits. Another thing to consider is breaking your exercise up into short bouts, especially with neuropathy. A lot of people, when they go for a walk or exercise, after 10 or 15 minutes, the pain can sometimes get worse. So stay within the confines of what is comfortable for you to do with your neuropathy. And as with all exercises, if anything creates any additional pain in your neuropathy or your joints, stop doing it and figure out a different exercise to do. Coming back to these short bouts, if you can do 10, 15 minutes, 4 to 8 times a day, that might be much better for you than trying to do 1 hour or 2 hours all in one chunk. I recently had a patient who had real bad burning pain in her feet. It was keeping her up at night. And after getting to know her a bit, I found out she was exercising for about half an hour a day. It's a good start. But once we got her up to 90 minutes a day, her pain dropped 50% like that. Perhaps the same thing can work for you too. Next variable to consider is the types of exercise that you do. First off, make sure that they're safe. Secondly, try to find things that you enjoy. And thirdly, try to get variety in there. Do some strength training, do some aerobic exercise, do some balance exercises, and flexibility training. All of these have unique benefits that can be conveyed to you, but you have to make sure you do all these different types to get all the benefits. Lastly, consider the intensity with which you exercise. The intensity does not need to be high. In fact, for most of you, low to moderate is actually going to be best. So don't kill yourself. And again, make this as enjoyable of a process as possible. Now remember, exercise is absolutely essential for you feeling great and beating your neuropathy, but it's not the only thing. Do make sure you get as many benefits as you can from it, but do not neglect anything else you can potentially get benefits from. The right nutrition, the right therapies, the right other lifestyle factors that can have you feeling your absolute best. So check out our other videos to figure out all the things you can do to get yourself feeling better. If you like this video, please do hit the like button. You know someone that would benefit, share it with them. Hit the subscribe button to be updated with future videos. And lastly, remember that you can get better. There is literally an infinite number of things that can potentially help you get to where you want to be. You've not tried them all yet. Stay relentless, and in time, I promise you, you will be feeling better, and it is a great joy of mine to help guide you throughout this journey. Take care, everyone. I love you all, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video.